Hello, hello. Everyone say a nice big hello.
Hi.
Hi. How you doing? Good. Greetings. Everyone, welcome to the Improv Xstreamed Jesters Jam. This is the quickfire joke-telling show where we're going to make up jokes, puns, and other things that might be funny, as we will find out who will be this week's Jester of the Week. Now, as always, audience, feel free to give us suggestions of your jokes or suggestions of...
Sorry, that was me.
Oh, sorry, man. Right, okay, or suggestions of, like, scenarios or whatever, and we'll use them, ideas for the jokes. But, with this, let's find out who we've got on the show tonight. Christine, say hello to the people.
Hello, people. I'm here from Seattle. We do not have 75-mile-per-hour winds. Things are nice and calm here.
Okay. Now, speaking of someone who is always calm, DB, say hello to the people.
Hey, everybody. Our weather sucks, too.
Okay. Now, speaking of other people that suck, it's just the way the segues work. Dave, say hello to the people.
You suck.
I suck. Hello to the people, I'm Dave, and yeah, unlike the wind here that blows, I suck.
Okay. Now, speaking of people, look, this is getting too rude now. Right, Danny, say hello to the people.
Sorry, I was sucking. I'm sorry.
You could have blown some bubbles.
Portsmouth. Sorry?
You could have blown some bubbles.
Blow us.
There we go.
I don't know if I came through on my microphone, but I tried.
Okay, but someone who is always going to try is Emily. Say hello to the people.
Hi, and that's very true because this is my first show doing this, so I will try and hopefully win. So let's see.
Okay, so what's going to happen on the show? We're going to make up jokes following lots of different joke-telling game formats. And let's see, I'm going to bring up the Extreme Improv Suggestion app, as I often do. And that will give us some of the suggestions. And we're going to find out what our first category is going to be for the game Doctor Doctor. The way this works, we're going to tell jokes which will follow the rhythm. Doctor Doctor, I feel like a blank. And then you come up with the punchline. So, with this, let's see what we've got. I am going to... hang on 1 second. As I was doing that, I suddenly got a messenger call. Oh, look, I can't... I'm on a show, man. Right, so, anyway, let's have a look. We are going to say, Doctor Doctor, I feel like a fire alarm. Doctor Doctor, I feel like a fire alarm. If you have a joke, give a wave. Doctor Doctor, I feel like a fire alarm. My wife tells me I've gone off. Danny.
Doctor Doctor, I feel like a smoke alarm. I'm very high-pitched and annoying.
Aha. Anyone else? Dave.
Doctor, I feel like a smoke detector. Well, I've told you, there's no smoking in here.
Haha. Very good. Anyone else? Doctor Doctor, I feel like a fire alarm. Emily.
Doctor, I feel like a fire alarm. I'm unusually hot.
Aha. Christine.
Doctor, I feel like a fire alarm. I'm basically a siren.
Boom. Anyone else for fire alarm? Danny.
Doctor, I feel like a fire alarm. That's okay, I'm going to put some sprinkler on that.
Aha. Okay, Doctor, I feel like a fire alarm. The doctor responds, it's all smoke and mirrors with you, isn't it? DB.
Doctor, I feel like a fire alarm because this girl is on fire.
Haha, like it a lot. Anyone else? Danny.
Doctor, I feel like Donna Summer's fire alarm because I'm looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening.
Right, so I was trying to find something like that too.
Yeah. Okay. Doctor, I feel like a fire alarm. When did this begin? I was watching Smokey and the Bandits. Anyone else? Going once, going twice. Let's mix it up then. So now we are going to have Doctor, I feel like a waistcoat. Doctor, I feel like a waistcoat. Doctor, I feel like a waistcoat. Look at my button. I don't know, it's the best I can do. Anyone else? DB.
Doctor, I feel like a waistcoat, like I'm just being thrown away.
Right, anyone else? Going once. Emily.
Doctor, I feel like a waistcoat. I'm just wasting away.
Aha. Okay. Anyone else? DB.
Doctor, you really shouldn't waste Coke.
Love it. Okay. Anyone else? Doctor, I feel like a waistcoat. Well, I think you should sleeve. Anyone else at all for waistcoat? Going once. Going twice. Doctor, I feel like a waistcoat. Doctor, I get this there in the end. Doctor, I feel like a waistcoat. Screw it, I can't say that word. Dave.
Oh, Doctor, I feel like a waistcoat. Where am I supposed to go? We see that not there. Just follow suit.
Okay. DB.
Doctor, much like Dave, I feel like the West Coast.
Okay, anyone else? Doctor, I feel like a waistcoat. Well, go tux yourself.
That's great.
Danny.
Doctor, I feel like a waistcoat. Well, that's where you come in with your tails between your legs.
Aha, love it. Anyone else? Going once, going twice. Let's mix it up one more time for Doctor. And Doctor, I feel like... no, I won't go for that one. Right, okay. Doctor, I feel like a bookcase. Doctor, I feel like a bookcase. Aha, Dave, you get a point just for that. Right, so, Christine.
Doctor, I feel like a bookcase. I don't know. I just feel like I'm inside my shelf.
Aha, like it a lot. DB.
Doctor, I feel like my bookcase completely empty.
Haha. Doctor, I feel like a bookcase. Well, there's no need to lie, Barry. Dave.
Doctor, I feel like a bookshelf. I'm having problems with my dictionary.
DB.
What's that, Doctor? You say a bookcase is better than a basket case?
Danny.
On the back of Dave's one, Doctor, I feel like a bookshelf. I'm having a problem with the sore ass.
Aha, love it. Christine.
Doctor, I feel really bad. Oh, is it serious?
Doctor, please, look, I need an appointment. I feel like a bookcase. Sorry, I'm fully booked. Emily.
Doctor, I feel like a bookcase. Some assembly might be required.
Love it. Anyone else for bookcase? Going once. Going twice. Okay, and that is time. So now we're going to move on rapidly towards our next game. And our next game is going to be a pun off. And the way this will work is we will get two of our performers at a time. And they are going to have to make quick fire puns back and forth to each other conversationally. Now, if they don't come up with a pun within a 5 count, I will call out skip. If I think that they have come up with a good pun, I will call out boom and they will get a point. So let's have a look to see who will go first. Starting us off will be Christine and Danny. Christine and Danny. So let's put you onto Spotlight here. And here we see Christine. Here we see Danny. Oh, George. And let's get a random word to inspire this. And your random word is soil. Soil. And Christine, you will start us off here. Back and forth puns. And Christine, begin.
Oh, it's pretty humid in here. I'm feeling kind of moist.
Well, that's strange because you're on my turf now.
Boom.
I've been hearing rumors that you're quite the dirty dog.
Boom.
Nah, I'm snitched. Most people would call that a grass.
Boom.
Well, I don't know how that rumor got planted.
Boom.
Man, you're so slow.
Boom.
And you-
Well, I don't know, but I think everyone's opinion about you is just mulch.
Boom.
Well, there's no need to be such a stuck in the mud about it.
Boom.
Well, let me sprinkle some fertilizer off the top and just give you a few compliments.
Boom.
What? Wow.
And that is time. That is time. Okay. So, with that, let's see who our next two combatants will be. And let's have a look. So, going next will be DB and Emily. DB and Emily. So, let's find a subject view. Here we see DB. Here we see Emily. A random word is going to be instruments. Instruments. And your time, DB, you get started off. Start now.
You know what? You're really good. You're really good with the liar. You're a really good liar.
Well, you know, I've been known to tickle the ivories every once in a while.
Boom.
Give me the loot over there.
Boom.
Man, hand me the money.
Well, things aren't very clarinet at the moment. I can't really see.
Ew, look at all this good tar.
Boom.
Oh.
Huh. Well, oh, Bo, he's over there.
Boom.
I forgot to say cello.
Boom.
So, cello.
Yes, you did forget to say cello, but I forgot to say...
Skip.
You don't always have to say cello. You can say maybe...
And that is time. That is
maybe
time.
viola?
Okay, so now it will be myself and Dave. Who would like to call Skip and Boom on this one? Volunteer?
I'll do it.
Thank
I'll
you,
do it.
Christine. So
You're welcome. And so let me get this straight. Skip as if you're just hesitating, right?
yeah, if we
Okay.
like literally, I do a 5 count like that quick, and if someone doesn't come up with some sort of pun or they're not like midway through it, then I call out Skip, and Boom is if it's a point. So let's see
Got it.
what our random word is going to be. It says housefly, but I knocked it, so let's get something so it's truly random. And it is... It's so bright.
It's a white speech bubble.
Yeah, it's oh god, I don't know. It's look, you just have to trust me. It says the word vegetable. Right. Okay.
Vegetable.
Yeah, I swear it does. You just can't see it. There you go. There you go. There we go. So vegetable is our subject. Dave, you will get to start us off, and here you go.
Damn it. Cell.
Skip.
Airy.
Oh,
Skip.
look, Dave, you can carrot in hell.
Boom.
Oh, look out for that potato!
Boom.
I'm gonna go catch a cab. Age they take.
Boom. Skip.
Yeah.
Look, you've got to turn the other cheek.
Boom.
Do you want some pepper on your dish?
Boom.
Do you mean my friend? Her name is Pepper.
Nope. Skip.
Oh, bollocks.
Skip back to David.
Salad. That is time. Right. So moving on.
3 for you, David. 3 for you and 2 for Dave.
Okay.
I think animals and vegetables are my kryptonite.
Yeah, absolutely. That is going to be difficult to get a meal in you then, isn't it? Animals and vegetables. Right, so let's have a look. We're going to go on to our next quickfire round, and our next quickfire round is going to be a round of stopped by the copper. Why was the blank stopped by the copper? If you have a joke, then give a wave, and let's find a profession this time. And we're going to go with, why was the farmer stopped by the copper? Why was the farmer stopped by the copper? If you have a joke, give a wave. Christine.
Why was the farmer stopped by the copper? He just plowed right into traffic.
Aha. Okay. Why was the farmer stopped by the copper? Because he'd got some illegal drugs that he'd stolen from the pharmacy. I don't know. It'll do. Anyone else? Danny?
Why was the farmer stopped by the copper? Because he wanted to congratulate him for being outstanding in his field.
Aha, love it. Okay, Dave.
Why was the farmer stopped by the copper? He had a combined list of crimes.
Aha, love it. Okay, Christine.
Why was the farmer stopped by the copper? Well, he was doing things wrong, but all he really did was give excuses and was milking it.
Aha. Danny.
Why was the farmer stopped by the copper? Because he was doing something quite foul.
Aha, Dave.
Why was the farmer stopped by the copper? His name was Dave MC, and he didn't know anything about vegetables.
Emily.
Why was the farmer stopped by the copper? Because he was yelling so much his throat was getting hoarse. His voice was getting hoarse.
Aha. Why was the farmer stopped by the copper? Because he was old Dave MC Donald. He had a farm. Dave.
Why was the farmer stopped by the copper? For indecent exposure. He had his cock out.
What? Okay, Christine.
Why was the farmer stopped by the copper? It was because he smelled so bad. He was basically a pig pen.
Okay, anyone else for farmer? Why was the farmer stopped by the copper? By the copper? Right, I don't know. Danny.
Why was the farmer stopped by the copper? Because he wanted to question him about something he heard through the grape ovine.
Aha. Christine.
Why was the farmer stopped by the copper? Well, he was being targeted by his cards. Apparently, he wanted to play chicken.
Love it a lot. Danny.
Why was the farmer stopped by the copper? Well, it was a fashion police, actually. He didn't think the farmer should be wearing a crop top.
Haha, I have a similar pun. Why was the farmer stopped by the cropper? Right. Anyone else? Well, in fact, let's mix up what we're going for here. So, why was the chemist stopped by the copper? Why was the chemist stopped by the copper? Dave.
Why was the chemist stopped by the copper? He wasn't wearing his boots.
Aha, Christine.
Why was the chemist stopped by the copper? He was really gassy.
Aha. Emily.
Why was the chemist stopped by the copper? They just didn't mix well.
Why was the chemist stopped by the copper? The copper wanted his help painting his wall green.
Aha. Why was the chemist stopped by the copper? Because he had just been to the pharmacy.
And a similar one.
DB.
Why did the chemist get stopped by the copper? Because the chemist said, "Hey, you!"
Christine.
I kind of stole it. Why did the chemist get stopped by the copper? Well, because he doesn't like coppers.
Yeah. Emily.
Why did the chemist get stopped by the copper? Because he was so angry he was about to combust.
Dave.
Why was the chemist stopped by the copper? He was painting red crosses all over town.
Why was the farmer stopped? No. Why was the chemist stopped by the copper? Because he'd been to the pharmacy and got some super drugs. Christine.
Why was the farmer stopped by the copper? It was a periodic stop.
Okay. Anyone else for chemist? Why was the chemist stopped by the copper? Danny.
Why was the chemist stopped by the copper? Because the copper had found his drug lab.
DB.
The chemist is like, look, it's going to be a long story. There are a lot of elements.
Why was the chemist stopped by the copper? Because he was driving really poorly. In fact, he was braking bad.
Ooh, good one.
Yeah, thank you. I kind of cocked it up, but whatevs. Right, Christine.
Why did the chemist get stopped by the copper? He was acting really weird. He must be having a chemical imbalance.
Okay. Why was this one's bad? Why was the oh screw it? I don't want to do it. Right, Danny.
Go on. Do it. Go on.
Okay, this wasn't good. Right, why was the chemist stopped by the copper? Because the copper chem missed them. Told you it was bad. Danny.
Why was the chemist stopped by the copper? For poor driving, the copper found he was dosing off at the wheel.
Anyone else? Right, let's mix it up one more time on this round. And profession-wise, we are going... we had that loads of times. We're going to have... That's going to be dodgy. We had that the other day. Okay, why was the statistician stopped by the copper? Why was the statistician... Statistician, they do statistics. Right. Danny.
Why was the statistician stopped by the copper? I don't know, I found it a bit odd, really.
DB.
The statistician was stopped by the copper 20% because of family stuff, 30% because of stuff at work. So that's 50%, and then there's another 40% of just having to go to the schools to deal with this kid getting in trouble all the time, and then it's 10% his drug habit.
Christine.
Why did the statistician get stopped by the copper? I don't really know. I would probably have to analyze it.
Emily.
Why did the statistician get stopped by the copper? Well, there was a 1 in a million chance they would find them there.
Dave.
Why was the statistician arrested by the copper? For possession of math.
Like it a lot. Why was the statistician stopped by the copper? Because they needed some help. Stat. Dan.
Why was the statistician stopped by the copper? I don't know, but what are the chances of that?
DB.
The cop's like, we need an anesthesiologist, not a statistician.
Dave.
Why was the statistician arrested by the police? Because he was told to go forth and multiply.
Danny.
Why was the statistician stopped by the copper? Because the statistician was being mean.
Right, so with this, we're going to go on to our next round. And our next round... I'm sure there's a round on this I've forgotten. Right. Danny, look, you've done this a lot recently. What's the next round before we get to the finale round? Oh, no, I know.
Like another...
Yeah, it's another, two-hander one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay. So I can't remember the name of this, but there'll be 2 performers at a time, and they'll have to make as many puns in a row until they go wrong, and then it hands over to the other player. So you get as much time as you can keep going for, and it obviously gives thinking time to the other player. So we'll see how it works out. So, rolling a dice to see who'll go first. We're going to have DB, and we are going to have Dave. DB and Dave. So here we see DB. Here we see Dave. Let's get a random word for you. And your word is going to be piano. Piano. Well, it says piano player, but piano basically. So DB, you will get to start things off here to make as many piano-related puns as you can consecutively. If you don't manage to make within a 5 count, then I will hand things over to Dave. Okay? And DB, you start now.
Oh, what do you mean you forgot your keys? We're not going to be able to get inside
Boom.
now.
Well, you didn't give
No,
me the
it's
list.
still on DB. Still DB.
Oh.
Yeah, you better piano ever. Never, no, never.
Skip. Dave.
Oh, excuse me, I need to check my lids. I went hunting recently, got myself some ivory.
Boom.
Look, sorry.
Is it Dave still?
What's going on?
Hey,
You know what? With my vegetables, is Beethoven a vegetable?
Boom.
Mind you, I went to the Louvre and I saw Mozart.
Boom.
Yeah.
Skip.
making a concerted effort.
Boom.
come up with ideas there. I would have to say that. Oh, Bo, look out!
And that is time. That is time. I'm sure we had that joke earlier. Right, so... okay, let's see who will go next. So, for clarity on the rules, whoever starts off, they keep going until I call skip. Okay? So keep making joke after joke after joke. It means that you are on the spot, but it gives the other person thinking time, so it balances out somewhere. But we'll try to make it so everyone...
Yeah, and remember, it's 2 puns minimum.
Oh, bonus boom. We haven't done any bonus booms on this show. If someone else has got a subject and you can quickly come in with a pun after the end of it, after the end of a round, you get some bonus points.
Can I get bonus points because I'm a minor?
Boom! There we go.
Oh, nice.
Bonus boom.
Someone get him a packet of quavers.
Boom. Bonus boom again.
I have a cleft chin.
Bonus boom.
That was a major disappointment.
Boom again.
That could cause trouble later on.
Boom.
What do you base your facts on?
Okay, look, DB, I can tell you're highly strung. Boom.
This is getting out of scale.
Bonus boom.
What was that, like 3-4 jokes?
Oh, it's like 4-4 time.
Lots of booms going around here. Okay, let's move on. Right, so, going next will be Christine and Emily. Christine and Emily. Let's put you onto Spotlight. Now, Christine, you'll get to start things off. And, oops, where's Emily? Right, so let's find a suggestion for you. A random word is going to be... oh my goodness. Right, let's see. Oh, this is all like things we've already had. So we are going to have... Let's just get a profession. Could you do us some screenwriter puns? Screenwriter. And Christine, you'll get started off, and here you go.
I was hoping you and I could hang out on the ballpark. You know, we could just do some playwright.
Boom.
And scene.
Boom.
I don't know what my role is.
Oh, skip, Emily.
Let me see if I can pencil you in
Boom.
later. I'm just at a stage in my life
Boom.
where things aren't very good right now. The screen in front of me is a little hazy, so I'm not really sure.
Not quite a boom. Skip.
Okay.
So, I don't know, this whole thing seems like a movie to me. But I don't know what my role is.
Boom.
It's a pretty good story.
Not quite a boom.
Uh,
Oh, that's time anyway. That is time. That is time. So, with this, Danny, are you still with us?
Yes, I came back. Did anyone go off script?
Ah, oh, look at this. Danny just went off to his writers. What can I say? Right. So, any other bonus booms coming in? Look, take a page out of Danny's book and get some extra jokes. No? Right.
There's not much dialogue going on here, sorry.
No, there isn't. And yet, you come in and you are the font of intelligence. What can I say? Font of knowledge, I should say.
Well, all jokes aside...
Aha!
We should just edit this and go on to the next thing.
I agree, and boom. So, Danny and myself, let's get a random word. Hope they're better than the last bunch. So there we see it's still on Painter. And our random words is decorative. So decorations, decorative. And let's put us onto Spotlight. Here we see Danny. Here we see me. Danny. Someone else, if you can call like the booms or skips. Danny, you'll get to start on decorations, and here you go.
Some people consider me a bit of an arty Sam. I like to get people in. I like to colour them in.
Down.
Lure.
You got to call Skip.
Okay, Skip.
Skip.
Let me in.
Skip.
Like, that was borderline impossible there, I've just got to say. But, look, the writing was on the wall for Danny in that instance. But he can brush up on his skills, I'm certain. Especially if he starts to do pot, which I think is inevitable any moment now. But the thing I was going to say is, like, he is the glue that holds this together. What can I say? And the last thing I'm going to say is that it's time I ran out. Right, so...
Boy, that was a stinker. It was a real streamer.
Aha, boom. Any other bonus booms coming in on decorating? Decorative? Going once?
I like your background, David. It's got a lot of glitter.
Boom. Okay. Anyone else? Because I can't be seen. Oh, what's going on here? Dave, are you with us?
I think David was also... David had interior internet connection like I did.
Interior what?
Interior.
Are you explaining or are you doing puns?
Both.
That's excellent. Oh, hang on. I gave the point there to Dave. Right, there you go.
I feel like we're
Right.
all very modern
Wow.
people here.
What was that, Emily?
I said I feel like we're just all very modern people here.
Yeah, absolutely. Bonus boom. Okay.
I didn't mean to baroque the boat.
Aha. So, everyone, let's have a look. The time, because look, I'll try to give a little bit of a buffer between this show and the next. So let's move on to our finale round. And each of us is going. This is the beginning of the end of the show. There's going to be 2 final rounds, and each round we're going to get a whole minute each to make as many jokes as we can around a set subject. But we get a little bit of choice in this. Oh my god, look at Dave. He's a... Hello, Dave.
Dave.exe has stopped working.
Yeah. It's like you're on a virtual boy. Like, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
So, now then, let's roll the dice to see who will start things off here. And starting things off will be Christine. Christine, I'm going to tell you the categories. And then you will get to choose which category you would like, and I will get a random word from that category. If you don't like the random word from that category, you can swap for a truly random word, but then you have to accept it. So the categories are, you get the first choice, and once a category has been chosen, no one else can choose it, by the way. Fictional characters, real people, movies, books, locations, objects, fears, animals, or professions. What would you like?
Objects.
Okay, so the object is a footrest. Do you want to make some footrest jokes, or would you like to swap it for a random word?
I'll try it.
Okay, Christine, you'll have 1 minute on the theme of footrest, and here you go.
This is my footrest. It's about 12 inches long. It's a foot long.
Boom.
I know, I've got to make jokes. I feel like a heel.
Boom.
But that's okay. I'll dip my toes in the water and see if
Boom.
I can do it. I'm pretty sure if I try hard enough, I'll nail it.
Boom.
I feel like I'm drowning. I feel like something's tied around my ankle.
Boom, I'm going to give it up.
I don't know. I'm just going to kick back and put my feet up.
Boom.
This is getting really hard. It's rubbing me the wrong way. I think I'm getting a callus.
And that is time. That is time. DB.
The game is afoot.
Boom. Also, on bonus booms, just come in with them. Don't wait to be called.
I really think Christine was flip-flopping on that.
Boom.
Ooh, nice.
I mean, this is what happens when we put people up on a pedestal.
Boom.
Can I sneak her pun in?
Boom.
No, you can't.
Look, guys, and that's all. Sand all of it. Yeah? That was a joke. It wasn't a good one, but it was still a joke. Right. So anyway, let's see who will go next. Next up will be Dave.
Oh,
so, the categories for you that are still available are fictional characters, real people, movies, books, fears, locations, professions, or animals.
do I do my common thread of going for animals?
It's up to you.
Go on, I'll do animals.
Animals, and the animal is a man-o'-war. Man-o'-war. It's like a fish thing.
Fish again.
Like a stingray or something. I don't know. A man-o'-war, I think. Right. Okay. And here you. Well, man-o'-war is the topic. Interpret it as you will. Go.
Do you think?
Oh, so hang on. Sorry, guys. Sorry. The scoring has frozen. Okay, now we're back. We're back. Go.
Oh, can I go now?
Yeah.
Hey, mind you, I think I might offer some jelly to a fish.
Boom.
Oh, Jesus, why do I do... Fish elude me! I feel like I'm getting a sting.
Boom?
Yeah, I feel like I'm jumping a turtle over this. Look at me, guys. The animal jokes always make me feel a little blue.
Boom.
I really want to go for a peanut butter and jelly fish sandwich.
Boom.
I've really got to stop doing this show. I'm not really a clownfish.
Boom.
I'm more of an angel fish.
Boom.
Mind you, the reason they call it a man of war is when you see the seaweed.
Boom. And that is time. Okay.
Well, that's the problem, Dave. Sea life just isn't fair like that.
Yeah.
I said man whore, not man of war.
I like the way that he soldiered on, though, man of war.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, he nuked it in the end, though, didn't he?
Just nothing's private, is it?
There you go.
Generally speaking,
You're really in deep water with that.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear that over the fried chicken I got here. I blame the Colonel.
That was a major letdown, Dave.
Boom. Okay, let's move on then. Let's see who will go next. And it will be Emily. Emily, so the categories available are fictional characters, real people, movies, books, fears, locations, or professions.
Let's do fears. That sounds interesting.
Ooh, fears. Birds is your category.
Okay.
So you'll have 1 minute to make as many bird-related puns as you can. And here you go.
Oh man, I'm really flapping to find some jokes
Boom.
here. I'm just gonna fly over there and do some errands really quickly, and then
Boom.
I'll fly back. Well, I've just been pecking at little things here and there, and I'm feeling pretty good about it, what I'm choosing. You really ruffle my feathers when you get when you get under my skin like that. It's really annoying. I feel like I'm standing on one leg when I'm around others. Sometimes it's just kind of awkward. Did I ever tell you about the time I some eggs? I found some eggs on the street. It was really weird.
And that is time. Well done.
Why does Emily get animals? She's robbing my materials.
Well, look, if you're not happy, why don't you tweet about it, Dave?
I thought she was winging it, really.
Tweet about it? Do I look like Donald?
Look, you're going to get a target on your back if you don't duck.
Yeah, I'm going to have to bill you for that one.
Well, if you do, just be careful, because someone may goose you from behind.
Will you two stop swanning on?
God, you guys are going on crazy. You're just making me feel peckish.
Yeah.
Minor birds.
On an unrelated topic, what's turkey like this time of year?
What's turkey like this time of year? I didn't mean to parrot back what you just said.
Well, two can play at that game.
Oh, you're such a cocky teal, aren't you?
You're all acting like a bunch of lovebirds.
Oh, you're cockatoo.
Well, be careful what you say about that. I think I might have gotten thrush.
Aren't they a parakeet?
Okay, and that will do there. Let's see, we're going to start to run out of time, in fact. DB. Categories available are fictional characters, real people, movies, books, locations, or professions. Professions. And you have oceanographer. And here you go.
I'm feeling a lot of anxiety about this. I'm feeling like I'm drowning.
Boom.
Shan. Yeah, I remember you. No, I'm not Indiana Jones. I'm an oceanographer, not a otherographer. No. I'm just gonna talk on and on for a minute, I guess, about graphers. I get lost on this one every time. Like, I'm always feeling like I'm drowning. Wait, I said that one already. What do you guys want? What are you guys looking at?
And that is time. That is time.
Seriously, stop muscling in on my stuff.
Yeah, well, you see, life doesn't feel like that.
Yeah.
Get lost.
Well, no, I thought it was good. What you said was quite deep.
I was floundering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he needed to be a bit more Pacific.
Yeah, you know what? I was floored by what he said there. Honestly, I was.
Can I ride the wave on these puns?
Yes, you can. Right. So it's tied to go to the next. Right. Whatever. So, anyway, let's see who we have left. Danny and myself, I believe. And next up, will be myself. So, what have we got left? Fictional characters, real people, movies, books, and locations. I'm going to go for fictional characters. I have Clarice Starling. Ugh. And here I go. Look, I'm going to tweet about Clarice Starling in a moment, but the thing about this is, oh god, I put the lotion in the... I don't have anything for this pun-wise. Right, pun-wise. God, I'm just eating myself up here, aren't I? So, anyway, look, what can I say? Look, I've screwed this up. It's cost a lot of money. Someone else can pay the Buffalo Bill. But look, don't give me the Hannibal lectures about it, because I don't need to hear it. But what I am gonna say is, I need some puns. I'm gonna read a book. I read Dragon. That didn't have any in it. However, look, I am Hannibal rising to the occasion now. But look, if you will, Graham, then we can, and that is time. Anyone else got anything on this?
I think sorry.
I think you need to foster a better system there.
Oh, no.
You can bowl, but can I bowl?
I don't know.
I just think, David, if you don't have a pun, just stay silent like the lambs.
Oh no, that's such an obvious one. Right.
I mean, he does favour beans. Father.
Okay, stop taking the migs out of me here.
Stop the anti-whining.
The red dragon.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, Danny, it is your turn.
Yep.
So the categories available for you are real people, movies, books, and locations.
Oh gosh. I'll take my chances. Location, please.
Location is Lilliput. Lilliput.
Lilliput?
So
I know
Lilliput.
I know where that is.
Do you know where it's from, Danny?
Yes.
Okay, good. And here you go.
It's also Gulliver now that I've chosen this
Boom.
one. It's a little embarrassing, I
Boom.
would say. Wow. What can I say? You'll have to tie me down because I can't think of anything
Boom.
and I want to leave. Oh no. No, I've got nothing. I'm going to take a mini pause here.
Boom.
That was terrible. Oh gosh. No, I'm sorry, I got nothing. I mean, Lily put the kettle on, this won't take long. No. No, I got nothing. I'm just going to sit here.
Okay, and that is time. That is time. That's no. To be fair, Danny, I feel that you were a little put on there. So
It's not the size that matters. I just think one of us is going to take a swift victory.
okay.
I'm glad during his monologue he didn't say the word midget. They'd rather be called little people.
True.
Put the lilies over there.
All right. Okay, so now we'll have a final round where everyone will get 1 more minute and they will get a truly random word. A truly random word. We may be a little bit kind if we see that there's a random word which literally we know. If no one knows what it means, if we can't pronounce it or something like that, then we can skip it. But otherwise, to go first will be Christine. So let's find a random word for you here. And your random word is adventure. Adventure. So let's see how many adventure puns you can come up with in 1 minute. Begin.
Boy, this is going to be a quest to find good jokes.
Boom.
Man, I got to travel down some dark roads for this.
Boom.
But, you know, I'm up for a good treasure hunt for good jokes.
Boom.
Boy, all these ideas are just flying out of my head. I'm getting pretty amused. I should go to an amusement park.
Boom.
Oh my, dragons and monsters and bears.
Boom.
I don't know where we're gonna end up.
And that is time.
This is terrible.
That is time.
I have to say, that was pretty epic.
Boom.
Oh, yeah.
I would say Christine did really good at the start, but then she went into uncharted territory.
Boom.
Yes.
Do you know what? You were like my favourite wrestling commentator there. You had the delivery of Jesse Ventura.
It's getting us nowhere. I'm going to go take a jungle cruise.
Boom. Okay, let's see who'll go next. So, next up will be Dave. Dave, let's find a random word for you. And you can see it's still an adventure. The word is employee. Employee. And here you go.
Employee. Employee puns. Why is it I'm good at making puns when I'm not thinking about it? I just not cut out for this work.
Boom.
Yeah, this isn't a joke. This is genuine. I'm genuinely unemployed.
Pity boom.
I'm just not. I'm not fit for this kind of job.
Boom.
Oh, Jesus. I couldn't land a job in a kitchen. I've got nothing. I actually have nothing. You know, when you're unemployed, though, you get plenty of benefits.
Boom. And that is time. That is time.
Seems like there was really nothing to work with there.
Boom.
Yeah, he didn't have anything, so it sounded like unemployment.
He was excited. He was excited, though. He was really fired up.
Ah.
We need to recruit more people to be on this show.
Ah, boom.
Why don't you do more promotion then, David?
Okay. Look, what can I say? Next time I will aim hired.
I mean, it sounds like someone's got fired up.
Boom.
None of this is really on our resume anyway.
Boom. C. V.
I'm getting bored of the directors.
Boom. Okay, let's mix it up. Just gonna run out of time otherwise. So next up will be Emily. Emily, let's find a random word for you, and it is capsize. Capsize. So I assume boat related. And here you go.
I mean, I'm just barely floating above water here.
Boom.
You know, I'm drowning when it comes to these puns. When you know, there's a iceberg ahead. I get this really sinking feeling actually when I'm doing this. But you know, I must float on. I must float on.
Boom.
Well, you know, it's been nice steering myself in this direction, feeling a little better about things. You know, when I get to the top, and I'm just flipping. I'm so excited.
Boom.
You know, it's really not the size of the jokes that matter.
That is time. That is time. So with this, anyone else?
I thought that was the real turnover.
Boom.
I feel like those jokes were very small. They were capsized.
Yeah, to be honest, I thought it went swimmingly.
We're all getting a bit deep, aren't we?
Boom.
Once again, I was drowning in laughter.
Boom. Look, you know, those jokes are so good, we need to preserve her.
Oh, shit, preserving.
Right about now, I'd like an oceanographer.
Okay. With this, let's move on. Who hasn't had a go? Because I've lost track. DB, Danny, and myself. Danny, you go next. Let's find your random word. We can see we're still on capsize. And your random words. Paralegal. Paralegal. Okay. And here you go.
Well, you've really caught me there.
Boom.
I think the jury's still out on this one.
Boom.
Please don't judge me because I'm struggling.
Boom.
I'm going to have to defend myself at
Boom.
the end of this show. I mean, I would like to argue about this with you, David. It's going to be a plain tiff. It's not going to be anything special.
Boom.
I mean, am I... no, that's not going to work. Oh, gosh. Wow, this is bad. It should be a crime.
Boom.
How bad I'm doing. I should really ask my Aunt Sue her thoughts on this.
Oh, and that is time. That is time.
You know, I really think you did those jokes justice.
Boom.
You can definitely see he rose to the occasion.
Boom. Well, if the glove fits.
I said barely legal, not paralegal. Now it's paralegal.
Well, that's what you claim.
Boom.
Don't be like that, DB. You can't handle the truth.
Boom. Okay. Anyone else? And
I was witness to all of that.
Why are you guys prosecuting him?
Boom, boom.
Look, I gave all I had.
Boom.
I won't stand for this anymore. You're not going to be judge, jury, and executioner.
Okay, we need to move on. Right, so let's see. Going next will be me. And let's see, after paralegal still on the screen, we have, oh my god, engulf. God. And here I go. So, engulfed. God, I'm so hungry. I'm just consumed with everything I'm eating. But, what can I say? Like, I feel like claustrophobic trying to do this game right now, guys. But I'm just surrounded by friends, which makes me happy. And if I'm honest, I'm just going to take my mind off it. I'm going down the engulf in range later. So with that, what can I say? Engulf. But I prefer, like, you know, I prefer M golf and O golf, but M golf isn't my favourite form of the sport. I'm not going to say that's a pun. Right, and that is time.
I'm going to take you to the Gulf of New Mexico.
I think Danny would agree you went up in flames.
Okay, look, guys, you guys are clearly winning the engulf war. What can I say?
Wait a minute!
Okay, just because we're running low on time, DB, we must come to you now, because we've got people in the waiting room for the next show. So, the random word is manager. Manager. 1 minute for manager puns. Take it away.
How am I going to manage you if I can't manage her?
Boom.
I was going to be the store assistant manager, but now I'm the man, my friend Ager.
Boom.
Good friend Ager. Your name's Ager? Yeah, my name's Ager. Oh my god, I got lost. That was 3, by the way, when I covered my mouth. That was 3 different jokes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3 points. There you go.
Well, I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm gonna hate myself when we get to you guys and you have a million of them, because that's what happens every time. I'm an oceanographer.
And that is time. You really led the way there, DB.
Shouldn't have fired your assistant man.
I don't want to micromanage, but to review his monologue, I would say he was talking to me like we were in a one-on-one.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like he didn't have a care in the world. Karen.
I think he should circle back.
Cool, wait a minute.
Okay, and that is time. So, we have an interesting situation here, where we have a tie! We have 2 winners this week, because we're running so low on time. I'm not going to try and tie break it. Let's just have 2 winners. Danny and Dave, you are this week's winners. Congratulations.
Hey!
And since Dave cannot be seen, we'll just assume Danny won. Well done! Well done, Dave. Well done, Danny.
Curse technology.
I know. Where can we find everyone on social media, Emily?
You can find me at Emily Tiana on Instagram and Emily Tiana90 on TikTok.
Awesome. Christine?
You can find me in Seattle doing shows with my team called Once Told Tales.
Okay, DB?
You can find me on Google. I have a show called Welcome Back to America. DB Frick.
Okay. My name is David Pstansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at David Pstansky. Check out the website xstream.tv. Dave, where can the people find you?
You can find me in the void, which is the Zoom call. I'm somewhere in here. I don't know where. It's very dark and scary. Could somebody just open a window and let me back in?
Okay, and Danny.
So you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Danny Unplanned, and on Twitch at DownbeatDanny. My hand can get in view. I'm also part of the Portsmouth Improv Experience. That's an anagram of Pi. We're on Facebook at Portsmouth Improv.
Awesome. So from me, for everyone else, until next time, stay safe, always stay extreme. In a